What's up, Cowboy World? Welcome back to Cowboy JTV, where I'll be talking only about the Dallas Cowboys. Only the fam here. If you're not a fan, get from around here. This is Cowboy World, and you just living in it. You feel me? Anyway, man, there's a lot to talk about for me. I mean, there's a lot on the press that's been going on. Golly, I look bad. Y'all been looking in the press and y'all been seeing what they've been talking about. Excuse me. On these first takes and get up and all these shows. A lot of this been going on, and I'm here to break all of that down right now. I haven't done several videos, so I have to force all the time that I have missed, which is about what? It's Saturday. Our last game was what? Thursday? Last Thursday? Yes, when we played the Saints. And I don't even think I did a post game of that. Oh man, there's a lot to talk about. Okay, let's start with the Saints game. Let me talk about that first. I don't think we played a great game offensively. I don't think we are playing at our all-time level right now. I don't. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, especially the older heads, the old heads. Y'all going to disagree with me because y'all been Cowboy fans 50, 60 years, 40 years, you know what I'm saying? So y'all see this, y'all see how the Cowboys played their last game, and y'all straight up say, this is just us, this is our team. I don't believe that I don't think we've seen what the Cowboys can do. Those first 6 games, I think that's what they can do. I don't think they've got back to who they were. I don't. Not right now. One, because Amari Cooper was limited. He was limited. He had COVID. Like I told y'all, I had COVID last year in November, and I know how long it takes to get back to who you are. Breathing wise, it takes some time. Hopefully this week he can get back going, but it's gonna take some time. Probably next week he probably be full strength, or the week after. But I don't believe that the Cowboys are at full strength right now. Offensive, I don't think they're playing at full strength right now. Number 2, Dak Prescott went from playing MVP level back to playing average, and that's why I see why a lot of people are so frustrated with him getting paid that kind of money. I don't disagree with his kind of money because I'm a big Dak Prescott fan. I seen how we played without him. We were terrible. Even though we lost our line and stuff, I don't think Andy Dalton would have got us to the playoffs. So he deserved that money, because when everything is perfect for him, he's playing at a MVP level. With that being said, he needs all his pieces. He needs Zeke. He needs Tony Pollard. He needs CeeDee Lamb. He needs Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup. He needs everybody. Honestly, he needs CeeDee and Amari, and I think he'll be fine. Or CeeDee and Gallup. No, Amari and Gallup. That's how important Amari is to this offense. People keep saying that CeeDee is coming for the first spot, number 1 receiver spot. No, Amari is that important to this offense. You seen how we played without. When CeeDee was supposed to be the guy, CeeDee and Gallup supposed to be the guy, wasn't working. So no, Amari is the number 1 receiver, and that's how it's gonna stay. But with that being said, Dak Prescott does need to play better, because if you're getting paid MVP money, top 5 quarterback money, I think you're number 1 over your spend right now. If you're getting paid that kind of money, you have to produce while those guys are out. Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady's, those guys produce with whatever they have. And Dak, you're not doing it right now. So you need to step it up. Let's talk about Ezekiel Elliott. He's hurt. Zeke is hurt. He's out there playing. He was hurt last game, but he's running like he's a rocket in his shoe or something. He's not as fast. He's not explosive. And I still prefer Zeke over Pollard. Not why he's hurt, but a healthy Zeke over a healthy Pollard, I'm taking that every time. And the reason I say that is Zeke is a complete back. He's going to block. He's going to catch out the backfield. He's going to run. Zeke is not 2016 Zeke. He is not 2017 Zeke. He's not 2018 Zeke. I get that. I get all of that. But Zeke still right now is the better back. Despite what you're seeing Pollard is doing. And I love Tony Pollard. Hopefully we can sign him this year. And that's another thing we have to talk about. Hopefully we can sign Tony Pollard this year. Because we're going to need a running back. But I don't think Jerry's going to make that mistake twice. I don't think Ezekiel Elliott deserved the money that he got. But I don't think Jerry's going to make that mistake twice. So Tony is going after next year. I believe that. So I still believe Zeke is the better back, healthy. Tony Pollard, he gets these explosive runs. I love it. I love it. I love it. But his runs don't always contribute to winning. As a number one back, I don't think his runs will contribute to winning. I don't. Hopefully I'm wrong, because I love Tony Pollard, but I don't think him as a running back will contribute to winning. There's two things out the way that we're talking about. 3, let's talk about Randy Gregory. No, let's talk about DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence made his return Thursday night against the New Orleans Saints. By the way, that's probably the hardest place to play. And I hate the fact that when we beat the Saints, people mentioned all day injuries. But when we was injured, nobody cared. Nobody cared. So get on with all that injury stuff. I don't care. I ain't it's cross-eyed. Get on with all that injury stuff. I don't care. Y'all didn't care about nothing that was going on with us. So, anyway, DeMarcus Lawrence. He came back. He was limited, but he played a lot of snaps. More snaps than Amari played. He played a lot of snaps. And honestly, it didn't look like he missed a step. Maybe he was tired. I say he fatigued, but that's football. You got to get back into that shape. Practice is not game. You can practice all day. You in that game, you're going to get tired. So, I'm good with that. It's gonna get back to him. But that pressure he was applying, he probably pressured back down. He did his thing. And I'm glad that he's back. Only thing is, you have Parsons now. He's going back to his normal, you know what I'm saying? He's going back to his normal position. And he's not a great cover guy. He can do it, but he's better at rushing the passer. You know what I'm saying? But I have so much faith in Pollard. I think Pollard can become a great pass defensive player because just because of who he is. He loves football. He loves playing football. He's a football player. He said, "Don't ask me my position. I am a football player." Excuse me. He said, "I'm a football player." And I believe him. He's a football player. So if we can get Randy Gregory lined up on the other side, D-Law back in his original spot, Parsons back in his spot. If Parsons can develop as a great linebacker and not just a pass rusher right now, because they're trying to turn him into Von Miller, and I don't think they should do that. But if they can get him back into his spot and get him playing at a high level at linebacker, this defense is going to be crazy for a long time. Parsons is going to get signed, especially if Parsons stays healthy and plays next year a little better than he played this year. He's getting paid next year, even though he's on a 3-4 year contract, rookie contract right now. He's getting paid. Parsons is going to get paid, and it's best to pay him next year if he plays good, so you can save some money. So if he can go to his position, inside linebacker position, and play at a high level and let Randy and D-Law deal with that up there, boy. Y'all not gonna want to see us. Y'all seen what the defense did, 4 turnovers. I love it. That's enough about D-Law. He did his thing. Now we can talk about Randy Gregory. Randy Gregory has been activated off the IR list, injury reserve list. He's now back on the field. He's expected to play tomorrow. Today is Saturday. He's expected to play tomorrow. Man, that's some great news. That is some great news there, man. somebody rushing on that other side of D-Law. We ain't had that kind of pressure since week one. Well, not pressure. We've been having pressure on these quarterbacks, but when Randy was playing, we had hella pressure. We've been missing Randy. So welcome back to Randy. Hopefully he plays. It's leaning towards he's playing. And Gallimore. Gallimore is up the middle. He's playing. Oh my God. This defense finna look outstanding. You feel me? So welcome back Randy Gregory and D-Law. They both taking the field together Sunday. And Gallimore. Gallimore was damn good too. So welcome back them three. Now let's talk about the bad stuff. Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard is injured. I forget the name of his injury, but he is a game time decision. I'm leaning more to Tony Pollard is not playing. I don't believe Tony Pollard is going to play this game because he just injured it. We're going to need him going into the playoffs. But honestly, this is why you should have rested Zeke. This is why you should have rested Zeke. Zeke had no business being out there against the Saints. He didn't rush for many yards. I mean, he's a great blocker, but I mean, Zeke shouldn't have been out there for the Saints game. He should have been rested. Because he hurt. And now you can't afford to rest Zeke because Tony Pollard is hurt. So Zeke has to be out there, and God forbid he gets hurt. I feel Tony Pollard would be out there next week. Not this week, but next week he would be out there playing. But right now, you have to play Ezekiel Elliott. And I feel like Ezekiel Elliott has been playing injured because he's hearing the press. He's hearing what everybody's saying about Tony Pollard right now. And he can't let that be the case. He can't let Tony Pollard take #1 running back position, even though Jerry Jones is not going to let that happen. He done paid you all these millions. He's not letting Tony Pollard take his spot. So that's why Zeke should have been rested. So he could have came into this game feeling a little better at least. And not beat up by that great defensive line that the Saints have right now. Top 3 in run defense. So he should have been rested. Tony Pollard's hurt. He's questionable for the game. It's a game time decision. I don't think he's going to play. Point blank. Another thing. Michael Parsons is hurt. But I don't see this being long term. I think he plays tomorrow. Michael Parsons, he was limited in practice. Yesterday? He was limited in practice yesterday. But I feel like he has a hip injury, but it's more sore. I think he's just sore. And they reported it as injury. Because, the media, they be out there while they practicing and they probably be like, oh, nah, he's hurt. So they straight up report it. And then as the coach, you have to report it. I don't think he's hurt. I think he's injured. So he's going to sit out. Sit out of practice, I mean. Don't take my words. He's playing. I feel he's playing Sunday. I think they were going to rest him, probably Thursday and Friday a little bit and be a little limited. But I think he's out there Sunday. I'm leaning more towards he's out there Sunday. So Michael Parsons will be out there. That defense will be at full strength. Yeah, and let's talk about I don't want to say last. This is not the last thing. Salary cap. The salary cap has went up tremendously. Last year it wasn't that high. Honestly, I feel like it wasn't that high because COVID. You weren't selling tickets. You couldn't have nobody, so they had a lower salary cap. Salary cap went up. With that being said, now that the salary cap's up, I think we need to try to keep Michael Gallup. We try to keep Tony Pollard. And we try to keep Randy Gregory. Those 3 are big names. Those are not the only 3 free agents right now. Going to be free agents. Schultz is going to be a free agent. Van Der Esch is going to be a free agent. Neal, I don't really mind Neal. Jabril Cox will be back in. Neal will be a free agent. So we got guys that we need to try to sign, hopefully. But like I said, the 3 guys that we need to keep: Michael Gallup, Tony Pollard, and Randy Gregory. Hopefully we can keep those guys since the salary cap went up. It's like $208 million right now. So we need to try our best to keep those 3 guys. And if we had to let one of those guys go, I feel Tony Pollard has to be that guy to be let go. And I hate to say that, but I think he doesn't contribute as much to us winning as those other guys do. Or Michael Gallup. I don't want to let Randy Gregory go at all. Michael Gallup can go, Tony Pollard can go. And the reason I say Michael Gallup is because we went on a 6-game winning streak without him. He makes our offense a lot better, but we went on a 6-game winning streak without him. And I feel like when Amari Cooper's out there and CeeDee Lamb is out there, Cedric Wilson, he produces at a higher level than he did when none of those guys was out there. You know, when it was up to him to carry the load, he couldn't do it. But I feel like Michael Gallup can't do it when those guys are not out there neither. But Michael Gallup makes some tough catches when they're not out there, honestly. He be the only certified hands guy besides Schultz. So, I mean, hopefully we can keep all 3 of them. But if we have to let them go, I think I'm going with Michael Gallup. He has to go because Cedric Wilson he's not as good as Michael, but he can, you know what I'm saying? We played pretty good with Cedric while Gallup was out. But hopefully we can keep all 3 of those guys. I will let Van Der Esch walk. Schultz can walk. Neal can walk. And whatever else free agents we got, they all can walk. So hopefully we keep those 3 guys. Randy Gregory, you do not let go of him. Do not let go of Randy Gregory. Ezekiel Elliott needs to readjust his what's it called? Zeke needs to reconstruct his contract. He's not 2016 through 2018 Zeke no more. Although he's still better. The better back. But yeah, last but not least, let's talk about the Washington no names. I keep seeing posts up and down my timeline on Twitter how they keep chanting, "We want Dallas." Man, y'all gonna get them too. Y'all gonna get them too. Mike McCarthy talking about how confident. Everybody saying Mike McCarthy guaranteed it when he didn't guarantee it, but he basically did. He said, "We're going to go and we're going to win this game next week, and I'm confident of that." That's basically guaranteeing it. You never say that, but I would be more scared if he said that without what Washington fans have been doing those posts. We want Dallas. I get all of that. I get what Mike was doing, but when they do that, we want Dallas. Cowboys tend to respond to stuff like that. Like when the Saints said that they was gonna beat us what year was that? Like 2-3 years ago, when they was like on the road, they was like undefeated, and we came in there and whooped them because they were talking all that stuff. And then the Eagles had that it was the Giants. They had the shirt beat the Cowboys, and we went in there and whooped them. I swear, when people talk about us, we come out there with a different fire. So I'm glad that they're saying they want Dallas, cause y'all finna get them. Y'all finna get them. Come tomorrow at 12 p.m. I'm Central Time, y'all. I'm in Texas. Dallas, Texas, to be exact. That's why I'm such a big fan. I've been born and raised in Dallas, Texas, so that's why I'm such a big fan. But come 12 o'clock tomorrow, y'all gonna get Dallas. Y'all gonna wish I ain't said that, man. So the Washington no names, we coming for y'all. But anyway, that's it, y'all. I'd like to thank y'all for watching, sticking around for like, dang, 20 minutes. This 20-minute video. So, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tune in after the game and before the game tomorrow. I will be doing videos for y'all then. So, as always, thank y'all for watching. And I'm up out of here.